Hello, everyone, and welcome to Back to Magic Tarot. My name is Brittany Jones. I am a tarot card reader, an astrologist, and a spiritual life coach. And I wanted to come on and give some general messages for the collective during the time of this full moon, which is happening in the sign of Taurus. Well, it's already happened. The moon has already transitioned into the sign of Gemini. But the moon happened in the sign of Taurus at 3:57 a.m. EST on November the 19th, 2021. It's been a pretty, relaxing energy for me today. I just chilled out for the most part. I did some work, some readings, some work around my house. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. And I just wanted to come on and give some general messages. So we have the 11th house, which is Aquarius energy for humanity's sake, hopes and wishes. Okay, we have Mars. So Mars in the 11th house. So that is drive, moving towards some sort of your fulfillment. Basically, whatever it is that you're hoping for and wishing for, it's time to take action in those things and have faith. So, some of us, a lot of us, have been taking action towards our goals, our desires, our wishes, our true fulfillment. And we may or may not be seeing any progress as of yet, but the point is to have faith. So you are in alignment with this North Node being here. Don't worry about anything, even though things might not be looking like they're working out. They are. So you just need to have faith. And I see somebody praying for something. So this 11th house energy is kind of like the star card in the tarot. And I see somebody praying for something, hoping for something, and wanting to take action. You have Mars here, and you have Aries at the bottom of the deck. So the question is the action you're taking in alignment with your desires? Is the action that you're taking in alignment with what it is that you want? So if there's something that you want and you're lacking faith, then you have fear. There's fear. And the absence of faith is fear. And the question that I have been asking myself and everyone else all year long is, are you acting on your faith or are you acting on your fear? Are you moving towards your faith or more towards your fear? So that's the question. Are your actions in alignment with what it is that you truly want and desire, or are your actions in alignment with what you fear? So, for example, you could want to be in a relationship. That's what you truly want, but you fear that the relationship won't work out. So you choose not to pursue the relationship. You could want to do certain things in business or certain things financially, but you fear that you won't have the finances to do those things or that you won't be successful in business. So you choose not to pursue the things that you want. So are you pursuing the things that you want? Or are you choosing to forego them because you are afraid? And the messages are to have faith. To have faith that your desires are going to come towards you. You have Gemini energy. Shout out to all my Geminis. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. So you might want to start chatting with other people about, so this could be two ways. You're going to be talking to like-minded people about your plans and finding support from them in your plan of action. Or it could be, for a lot of us, it's not talking about our plans. This thing, like, don't talk about it, just do it. I actually heard that little clip that Beyonce says today. Don't talk about it, just do it. Just don't talk about what you're going to do, just do it. Don't let your fears or insecurities get in your way. So for a lot of us, we might want to take a look at our social circles. You have the Gemini energy and you also have the 11th house energy. So friends and family could be a factor here. I'm hearing siblings for specific individuals. Your siblings could be hindering your progress, is what I'm hearing. 10th house energy at the bottom of the deck having to do with our goals, our ambitions, and career. So you want to just be mindful and aware of who is in your space and in your energy. Cardinal, strong Aries energy. Strong Aries energy here. You needing to be brave. A lot of us are breaking generational curses. A lot of us are doing things that no one in our family have ever done before, or doing things that none of our friends have ever seen done before. And there's a lot of doubt. So there's a certain vision that you might have, and there's doubts and fears outside of you that are influencing you when it comes to that. Cancer energy, which is also a cardinal sign having to do with home and family. So nurture, comfort, and protection. And I just did a live on my Facebook channel about the root chakra. So being protected, feeling protected. Um, you're too comfortable, or don't get too comfortable. This is a time for growth and expansion, and you are protected and supported in stepping outside of the box and stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're supported in that. You don't need to be afraid of it. It's being called for bravery, or even in the face of fear, right? Because fear is natural. I guess I wouldn't say don't be afraid, but move forward anyway. I'm not saying not to be afraid, but still have faith in spite of your fear. Be brave in spite of your fear. Move forward in spite of your fear, because the same people who are doubting you and questioning you are going to be looking to you when you are successful. Jupiter, growth and expansion. This is the blessing, and it's showing up right here next to the North Node, which means the direction that you're going in, the direction of your heart's desires, is supported and is going to be successful. But you have to believe in it. If you don't believe in it, then it's not going to come into fruition. A lot of us are questioning and wondering why certain things have not happened. And it's because we're not in alignment with them, because we don't believe in it. We don't believe that we're worthy of it. We don't believe it's going to happen. We've allowed other people's doubts and fears to seep into us. And it's important now to release that. It's important now to release that. I'm going to pull some tarot so that we can kind of see exactly what's happening here. The Ace of Cups is what I'm seeing. Physical security, material possessions, values, and self-worth is at the bottom of the deck. So you've got Aries and House 2. So this, again, this could be business related or finance related. This could be in relation to finance, and it has to do with your social circles and friend groups, friends and family, is what I'm seeing. Because we have 11th house, which is Aquarius energy. We have Gemini energy, and we have Cancer energy, and these are all groups. These are all social people, or people that have to do with groups. Cancer is very grounded in home. I just heard somebody's mother and somebody's siblings are affecting their finances. So that's specific to certain individuals. It does not have to be your mother and your siblings. It could be any friend or family. It could even be a lover. Because just about everybody that I've worked with today, and I know personally, not today, but this week, really the last 2 weeks, and I know what's happening personally in my life, it's somebody. It's somebody's mother, it's somebody's father, it's somebody's lover, it's somebody's cousin, it's somebody that is, it could even be a friend, negatively impacting what it is that you want to do, what's in your heart, what is tugging on your heartstrings, and you're being called to do it, and you're either afraid to do it, or you're doing it and you're doubting it. You're either afraid to do it, or you're doing it and you're doubting it. And there are people that we need to either distance ourselves from, create boundaries for, or cut off completely. If you feel called to, if any of this is resonating with you, please subscribe to my channel. I would love, if I get 45 subscribers, I can go live on my phone, and that would be awesome. So if this is resonating with you and you feel called to, please subscribe to my channel. Let's see, Seven of Cups is here. I think I saw this today, the moon. Okay. Wow. Hold on. So Seven of Cups and the moon is like very emotionally overwhelming energy, which makes sense when it comes to this full moon eclipse, or questioning your decision making, because, and it's based in fear. So you're afraid to make a decision, or you don't know what type of decision to make because you're fearful. And the decision that you need to make is the one that is pulling on your heartstrings, and let the fear stay out of it. But there's something about like emotional release and needing to release some emotions. Three of Swords, you have to heal. That's the only one I'm going to take. But I see the Lovers and the Seven of Wands, which is being defensive when it comes to some sort of partnership or relationship. The Lovers also talks about a decision needing to be made. So you're defensive about even making the decision, because it means having to cut somebody off, or disappoint someone, or distance yourself from someone. And you're allowing your fears to fog your vision. You're not really seeing things clearly, and you're not acting on what it is that you want. I'm actually going to leave it out. I'm actually going to leave these two out. You're not acting on what it is that you want. Strong Gemini energy here. Pisces energy is here. Strong Aries energy also here. You're not acting on what it is that you want and moving towards what it is that you want out of fear of disappointing someone, letting someone down. And it could have to do with family, or friends. The Four of Wands here. And it's stepping out, and really being yourself, expressing yourself, letting someone know what it is that you want, how you feel, and what you want to go after. And I just did a reading where it was more of, don't look for validation outside of yourself. Stop looking for validation outside of yourself. Feel strong enough and secure enough in what it is that you want to do. They don't need to approve of what you're doing. They don't need to buy into it, and they don't need to tag along. All you need is support. And if they don't even need that, they don't need to support you. You don't need their support. You don't need their inclusion. You don't need their permission. Sorry, my cards got a little jumbled up. All you need really is to give all of that to yourself. You looking for something, family. You looking for something outside of yourself that you need to be able to give to yourself. Yeah, they did. Well, not today. They said they took a bath last night. Lay said they took a bath last night. Sorry. Yeah, so emotionally, I see a lot of like turmoil and being torn, and needing to really like explore your emotions and heal from your emotions, so that you can make decisions from a healed place, from a secure place. Because right now you're making decisions from a broken place. Right now, you're making decisions from a defensive place. You're making decisions from a fearful place, worrying about what might happen, what you don't want to happen. Sorry for the noise. Like I said, I got kids, and I'm excited to get back to them. But I wanted to come on and read for you guys tonight. Yeah. So you need to heal your emotional state so that you can make decisions confidently, which is something that I've really been thinking about a lot and dwelling on a lot as I've been working on my life coaching certifications, is kind of the formula for confident decision making. And Being able to process your emotions is one of those things. And in order to process your emotions, you need closure. This feels like a conversation, especially with the Gemini energy. This feels like a conversation needing to be had. Remember, I said some of us don't need to talk? Okay, so I'm picking up on two separate things. So the closure comes first within yourself, and then the conversation comes. Because this person is all alone in this forest. There's no one here. They're not talking to anybody. They're walking away from this door. I thought I saw somebody, but it's not anybody in the forest either. They're walking away from this door. And you have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups, two sevens. And sevens in tarot talk about illusions and defensiveness, especially with these two. Seven of Cups, illusions, Seven of Wands, defensiveness. And Seven of Wands talks about defending your truth. And in spite of anyone else's opinions or anyone else's judgments and what anybody else thinks, and that comes internally. The healing is internal. So I stand on that. You don't need to talk to anybody about what it is you're going to do. You just need to decide what you're going to do and be confident enough to do it. And let them see. She's not talking to anybody. I'm watching her as she walks away. So let your proof speak for itself. You don't need closure. You don't need to have that conversation. That's really just validation. You're looking for validation outside of yourself when you try to have a conversation and gain closure. Can I get two more cards here from this deck? Yeah. Okay, maybe they don't want to come out, so I'm about to move on to another deck if nothing comes out of this one. Okay. Finding peace. Gaining closure and finding peace. And freedom is at the bottom. You need to free yourself. You need to free yourself from this mental prison that you put yourself in and believing that you have to accommodate for other people's happiness and for other people's beliefs. You need to close the door. You need to walk away, and that's what helps you find your peace. Closing the door and walking away helps you find your peace. Closing the door and walking away helps you to find your peace. And it sets you free. Free to be able to move the way that you want to, free to be able to make the decisions that you want to, free to be able to pursue the things that you want to pursue. What do I want to pull next? I'll just take one of these cards. It'll be like a weight lifted up off of your shoulders when you make this decision. I'm sorry, I'm just listening to them in the background. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to close this out. I have two more decks I want to pull from. I'm going to pull one card from each of them, and I'm going to close them out. The Spirit of the Ocean calls you, offering healing and much needed peace. What did I just say? Come to the water and connect with its endless flow of magic. You need a change of scenery. Take a holiday and all will fall into place. You need to follow your calling. You need to follow your heart. You need to follow what is being presented to you and what you're being called to do at all costs. And you need to possibly distance yourself from certain individuals. It's possible. Message coming from afar. Expect positive, refreshing news, a great outcome for all. So this is not necessarily about cutting ties with people that you care about. I'm going to pull this last. This is not about cutting ties with people that you care about. This is about creating boundaries and creating distance so that you can, or detaching yourself. Okay. It's not about cutting them off, but it's about detaching yourself from them and from the outcome that you think that they want to see you have, or from any expectations that you think that they have of you, so that you can more fully walk in your purpose and be yourself, be your authentic self and who you truly are. So in time, a positive outcome is going to come for everybody, but it won't come. I love spirit. I love spirit so much. It won't come if you don't put yourself first, and if you don't detach yourself from this relationship and from the expectations associated with them, so that you can be who you truly, like, if you don't follow this calling, then you're not going to get the outcome that you want to receive. Surrender to your full power. I mean, I really want to end the reading with this, especially you guys hear it's getting kind of noisy back there, but oh my God, this is like the perfect. I want to see what else Spirit has. I got one more deck and I want to see what else Spirit has to say, because this is so beautiful. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing small. And we play small when we give somebody else the leading role of our lives. We play small when we put somebody else or other people before ourselves. We think that we're being good people by sacrificing our happiness for the contentment of others, but we're not. We're not. That's it. It really creates weakness. It creates weakness when we don't want to stand on who we are and what we want and what we believe in, and we choose to sacrifice that in order to appease others. Surrender to your full, like, out of all of the things that I could have pulled from that surrender, it says surrender to your full power. And then surrender low self-esteem at the bottom. You deserve success. You deserve love and abundance. Set an intention and identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. You deserve what it is that you want, whatever this calling is, whatever your vision is, whatever you see for yourself. You deserve it and you get to have it, but you don't get to have it if you don't go after it. You don't get to have it if you don't step into your power. You don't get to have it if you don't find peace within yourself. You don't get to have it if you feel like you're not worthy of it. And you don't get to have it if you're constantly putting other people before you and before your purpose. Don't let your past hold you back, and nothing is yet set in stone. Luck is on your side at the bottom of the deck. New moon in Sagittarius, which is coming. The new moon in Sagittarius is 2 weeks from now. Luck is on your side. Don't let your past hold you back, and nothing is yet set in stone. To me, with the nothing is yet set in stone, this talks about the unfavorable outcomes that you are thinking that you will have. Like, that's not set in stone. Luck is on your side. Like, you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You feel like change is not being made. You feel like you're not on the path to receiving what you want, but you are. You are. And if you make these changes and you take your power back and you find closure within yourself and you make a decision based on your faith and not your fear, and you move towards that thing, you got the Jupiter energy of luck and expansion, which rules the sign of Sagittarius, where luck is on your side. So follow your heart, follow your calling, detach from anything that hinders you from it or creates doubt or fear in what it is that you truly want and desire. Make decisions based on your faith. Take action based on your faith and not your fear. And everything is going to work itself out. Great outcome for everyone. When you put yourself first, all the people that you're worried about disappointing will benefit. That's all. You guys be blessed. Have a great evening. And I'll check with you next time. Bye-bye.